Yeah, okay. I'm ready to go. Hey everybody,
All
how's it?
right, folks, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Sorry to cut you off, Whisper. Thank you for tuning in. I'm, as you know, with my good friend Whisper DCS, and we're doing another stream with also Gas Turbine, a good friend of ours and a subscriber. So definitely make sure to subscribe to Whisper and I for more. But
Go
go ahead
subscribe
and
to Turbine Guy as well.
yeah,
Oh, you
definitely
know, I'm gonna do.
subscribe to Turbine.
I'm gonna put
Whisper,
the
go break
link
down to
to.
them the sortie that we're going to be doing for this mission
Let
here
me put
today.
the link in my stream settings real quick.
Yeah,
So
and
what
put the
we
Discord in the
are.
stream settings.
That's what I meant to say.
Perfect.
Let me just put this in here. Save that. Let me put that in the chat too.
All right. I'm going to see if I can remember how to turn this thing on.
All right, so everybody, we are in Afghanistan. I'm in an A10. Jimbo VR, is in an F-15 over there. I don't really entirely remember how to use the A10. He doesn't remember how to use the F-15. I don't know what Gas is doing. He's not in the server yet. There he is.
Okay, all right. That's for Gas.
Eventually he'll be here and he'll be doing something.
Whatever he just said.
But yeah, anyway, we are going to be flying around and shooting at some stuff in various aircraft. We're going to be going up northeast of here first. If you would like to consider donating through the Super Chat or Super Thanks or any of those things, that would be greatly appreciated. And additionally, if you would like to join the Discord, you can also do that. I have it linked in the description for the stream, and I also have that in the chat pin there. So, gonna pick a livery here, get rearmed. You already know, we gotta go with South Korean one, because it's cool. It's not South Korean, but who don't I mean.
The birds are chirping.
It's beautiful.
Oops, let me just fix this.
Well, I think I figured out how to start up one engine at least.
That's good.
See if we can do that with the other one here.
Low altitude, bingo, fuel,
My HOTAS, or at least my throttle, has been a little bit wiggly recently. Luckily, I've got another backup, but we're going to use the one that we've got.
Why is it wiggly?
It's wiggly because it's the potentiometer's getting old. All right.
Actually, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 2 of these. And then, as always, we're just gonna take GB54s, because why would I not? Anything else I should take? I'll take a GB12. Oops, no, I'm not gonna do that actually, because it gets in the way. Any settings here that are important?
Turn up the heads-up display. All right, looks like the alignment is complete.
Okay.
That's good. We're gonna set that.
All right. Alright, now let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing started again.
Yeah, I got the second one started. Let's go.
Converter, APU.
All right. Let's see, chat. Let's see what livery we should rock with.
APU generator.
We got Raz Swain joined in. We've got Drayson joined in. We got XJ's joined in. We got Artel Antel Rouge joined in. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hopping into stream. And welcome to the beginning of something that's probably going to be absolutely outrageous.
Hopefully.
Alright.
What do we have
We're
to do?
gonna set this thing up here.
I'm gonna just start this and see if that does something. I'm just doing it. Yes, it is. Oh, I think it's supposed to start the left engine first, the A10, whatever. Whatever. Put that on.
Got the lantern pod, got my fuel tank.
Standby. Jesus. Volume for that. It's here.
Let's see, what bombs am I going to want to do for this one? Let's honestly just do some GBU 12s, keep it straight up, keep it simple, not too much power, but definitely enough to get the job done. I'm going to bring 8 of them, so that should hopefully at least damage some things that we need.
I heard that, well, Ron Zambrano, who is like the CEO of Raspberry or something, posted on Twitter that he had some positive, optimistic news coming soon about the future of Raspberry. Obviously, that is a lot of speculation there now involved. Hopefully, that is going to be positive news for something to do with DCS, and hopefully they will be working out their dispute. But that's all speculation. I have no idea, so I'm just, like the rest of you, gonna hope and wait. And hopefully
there's people on the Instagram, on Discord, or on DCS Instagram talking about pay Razbam.
Yeah, I know. Because that was the thing, is the part of the dispute is ED says that Razbam violated the contract. Razbam is not being paid by ED. So I don't really know.
Refueling complete.
I don't know the details.
Alright, we are refueling and rearming here.
Alright, I'm doing
Nature
my
Nut
alignment.
says, "Hey Jim, what's up, Nature Nut? Good to see you, my boy." Let me go ahead and put in the Discord in the chat here so you guys can join it. I'm gonna pin that message in the chat so you guys can join the Discord anytime.
Rearming complete.
Google switch. TMS. This is TMS. Boat. EMS.
Nature Nut says, "Jim, what's up, Nature Nut? Nature Nut." Pretty silly name.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
looks like we've got our weapons armed up. Let's go ahead and put those in our weapons page. So let's go to armament. And I'll go to air to ground in this case. We got our weapons on these two pylons right over here. So let's go ahead and add those weapons up. So air to ground load. We're going to keep switching the pages until we get to the GBU 12s. Should be on this page here. There we go. We got them right there. We're going to set the GBUs to, I chose GBU 12 Bravo, and for whatever reason, GBU 12 Charlies are what shows up on the screen here.
Bugged. It's been there. I think it has always been there, but
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this module has not been updated in quite some time, so we're going to try to do the best with what we got.
I think that the JDAMs and things still work. I know you're not using JDAMs, you're using GBU, so it should be fine, but...
And they are on the inboard. They're not on the pylons, they're on the inboards forward and aft. Perfect. Yep, they're on forward and aft on the inboard. So in that case, we're going to go in forward and aft. We're going to press enter. There we go. Now the forward and aft positions are now indicated here on the weapon page, showing that when they are dropped, they're going to drop from the inboard front and aft. So now we can go to the air to ground page. We can choose our bombs and we can configure them. Let's do auto and step, so that means that it's going to drop automatically when we are in the exact right range and position in the sky, and we're going to set it for nose. so it blows up right when it touches the target.
I wish
Now
we
my
had a
weapons
pilot model for this.
are
Sorry.
configured. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my rudder pedal is configured as well. Definitely don't want that to mess
Take
anything
some
up here.
screenshots.
It keeps saying mission load fail. This happened like 3 times in a row.
Okay.
It racism.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
that's really all it is.
You have just like the most issues with DCS of anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's turn the EAC on. Hey. Oh, I have to do GI.
Oh, I have like the best name.
APU off. APU
Alright.
off. Hey, I remembered how to do that. I haven't done that startup in like like 8 months or something. And somehow I remembered how to do it. Am I actually going to get a response from the ATC? Probably not.
Alright, air-to-air radar on.
I'm gonna actually change my title.
You gotta turn on the targeting pod here. I'm gonna be completely honest. Don't know how. So we're gonna try. Oh, no, I think I know how. We gotta go to the back seat. Let's chill in the back seat for a second here. Let's turn on the targeting pod.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can engage this.
Turn on the RCS and the oxygen back here so that the co-pilot doesn't just die from hypoxia right after takeoff.
That's a good idea.
We're gonna turn on our countermeasures too.
I gotta figure out how to get like screens and things so I can do like the be right back stuff. I don't know which way the wind is blowing, but I'm gonna go forward here. Can I parking brake in this thing? Oh, I have wheel chucks. I remember.
I'm switching to 1688, just to be clear.
Copy. There is a there's a drone there too. My only laser guided weapons are, well, they're laser. Oh, am I not gonna be able
Right.
to?
Got 1688 configured. Targeting pod is coming online.
I
We're
better
gonna
be
get
able to
my
remove mine.
TSD set up here. Here we go. Now we can see the map. Turning on our brake hold, so I don't maneuver around too soon.
I didn't turn this on.
Nature Nut says, "Hey Jim." He says, "Never mind. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt." You're not interrupting. I appreciate you for tuning in. Definitely check out the Discord, all you valued viewers. If you want to see some more of this and join our streams and know when we're going to be
Some of
online,
this.
hop on the Discord for sure. Yeah, the standby ADI has been configured.
There we go.
All right, got the ramps turned on. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and give a quick rundown on my controls here. That's the trim, got it. That's the trigger. That doesn't do anything. Command switch up, okay, so that's flaps, got it. Speed brake, nose wheel steering weapon, the pickle button is the exact same. Castle switch forward, aft, left, and right, all in one button there. TDC switch, boat switch, video acquisition switch. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to remember when to use all these things. Master air to
Yeah,
ground
me
selector,
too.
nav selector. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. All right, well, I'm ready for taxi when you guys are. You want me to follow up? You guys both in the A10s, I guess?
I am in the A10. I don't think Gas is on the server. He has not been able
No,
to connect to the
I
server.
can't join like whatsoever.
Kevin
Are you
Eisentraut asks,
are you
am I using
taxiing
VR
out
for
right
this?
now, Whisper?
Yes. I
Let
went
me-
the wrong way, didn't I?
Let me take
Oh
off
wait, no,
my
it's just over
shocks.
here. I see. The other guy is so loud. Yes. Well, I can maybe turn down his audio a
Wheel
little bit.
shocks are now removed.
Is this Microsoft Plane Sim? No, Nature Nut. This is Digital Combat Simulator.
Yeah, I'm not using VR
Nature
for this,
Nut.
by the way. I am using Track IR. Head
I
tracking.
am the one using VR for this.
Yeah.
All right, taxiing out. Wait, Whisper, are you following out behind me?
What? No, I'm the lead A10. There's another guy here, and then you are in the F-15.
Oh, so you're in the lead right now. Got it. Do you know who's in the other A10?
Nope, it's some other guy.
Okay,
Maybe it's Nature Nut.
I doubt it.
It's Nature Nut.
Kevin says, just set up my Track IR this week, still getting used to it. Yeah, it took me a little bit. You know, play around the curve, see what you like. I like to have a little bit of a detent in the middle, just so I can keep it centered there. And another useful thing I find is to have the button to center it just on my HOTAS, so I can just get it locked in like it when I need to.
Nature
could
Nut
have,
says
like,
no,
a
he's
beacon.
not on.
But
He's lying.
He's lying. No,
Well, this was the guy
Mr.
who was
Tree
here
is the one
earlier.
that's on.
Oh yeah, Mr. Tree. I saw him today. I think he like turned on his own. He was like staring me
like
down.
an elf on the shelf.
Yeah, you definitely have
Yeah.
schizophrenia, bro.
But Tree
No,
on the...
I'm not the one who walks around in circles talking about politics.
Dang!
Wow.
Dang!
Yeah.
No,
That
it's not
one
even
sent
like
me. That was unexpected. He got your
Wow,
ass.
do me dirty, guys.
Are you just gonna take off without me? Okay.
Yes. Bro, you're in an F-15, dude. We can't even keep up when we're both in F-15s, because we always use totally different loadouts.
Alright, fine. I'll just catch up with you.
I rotate at like 140 knots.
Look, there they go. Spooling down the runway. Let me see if I can line up this thing.
Mr. Tree and 810.
Oh, that's a pretty nice lineup right there. Let's go ahead and do a takeoff.
Ooh, maybe
I'll let
that
them
was
get
a little
airborne. Alright,
too
they're both
low.
airborne. I'm gonna go ahead and spool this thing up.
142 knots I was at for that rotation. A little bit of a cross.
60 knots, 70, going 80,
Coming up.
90. Flaps are down. Coming out of burner.
You bought a Crystal Light VR and the lenses are so bad, gotta return. That's too bad, dude. I've been thinking about getting a VR headset at some point. Probably not for DCS, because I don't think I'd be able to get very good FPS with my system. So I'm gonna stick with Track
you need
IR.
a 4090. I know. Good thing
Yeah.
I've done the testing for you.
But there are other games that look fun. There's one I saw. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a cat simulator, but it's VR, and I want to play
You're
it
coming
so
up.
bad, but I can't because I don't have a VR headset and it's VR only. But it looks awesome, and I would like to play that.
Isn't there like VTOL video?
VTOL VR, yep. Yeah, I've never played it, obviously, because I don't have VR
It
headset.
looks fun.
Yeah,
If we were all to play.
yeah, that would be cool.
All right, I'm
Alright,
coming.
there's another.
towards you, bro.
There's a Tomcat that's operating that area too, so we're gonna go 033. That way, very long flights because we're in the A10 and it is the slowest thing ever. What VR headset are
Slow.
you using, Jimbo?
Oh, I've got the Quest 1. Yes,
Quest 1.
Alexander Orzo says F-15. That is correct. This is the F-15.
I've been thinking about flying that again, but I haven't yet. I was thinking about learning, like the thing with the JDAMs where you can input coordinates and then just fly over the area. You do that, like set that up in the mission editor. I'm thinking of trying to do that, and then doing like a strike mission with a whole bunch of like 4 or 5 GB31 penetrators. Maybe in Afghanistan, maybe Syria or something. We'll see. I think you have some F-16 stuff, other modes like toss bombing, which I've never done before. I think I know how to. I looked at a video, but I gotta test that. I meant to do that today. And then I'm probably gonna do a tutorial on it and then make a mission or something for it. Maybe we can do that. We'll see though. Or DDoS mode or something. Alright, screenshot
Autolays
time.
on.
There we
You,
go.
am I catching up with you or where?
I have no idea.
The
I don't
F10.
know where you are.
I'm linking up with an
Yeah, you're
A10
catching
right
up.
now.
Yeah, you flew past one, which is the other guy. This is me.
Alright, cool.
You know, they say about aircraft like the A10 and about the A7 is it ain't fast, but it sure is slow.
Dang. You really
This
had
is
to
gonna
be an
be even worse.
aerospace engineer to deduct something like that.
Yeah, to deduce.
Oh, Kevin Taylor has joined the Discord.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yo, Kevin! The first Discord member!
This will be a good test. So just learned the Discord. I'm still learning the F-16. All right, cool. Yeah, we are always still learning in the F-16, but especially for Jimbo and I, that's kind of our go-to.
Dude, I'm
We
over
love that
here
one.
at Alpha 1000.
Yeah, this will be a good test for the Discord because we set that up a little while ago, and we have yet to you know, test all of our stuff like the roles and things that we set up. So hopefully it works.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want to if you want to know when we're gonna fly, if you want to join us on our streams sometimes, if you want to join us on our comms as we're flying and talk to each other, set up yourself in the Discord and join us. It would be an honor to have you.
Your refueling receptacle's open, by the way, Jimbo.
Okay. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
he's like barely hanging on.
I know. I'm going 213 knots in the kid.
Yeah, I'm
Lord.
in Alpha a million right now.
I like the A10. I don't use it enough. Every time that I use it, I say the same thing, that I don't use it enough because it is really fun to use. And I like it, but generally I prefer the fast jets. I like the Hornet. I like the you know, I like the F-16 and everything. Alright, I gotta get some screenies with you posted up here. I do love that livery. It's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. Get a couple screenies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to maybe while we're flying here, I'll quickly make it, because I take PNG images which are too big for the max size for thumbnails, so I might have to edit one just to export it so it's the big size. So, or I mean, so that it's a smaller file size as a JPEG, so I can make it be the thumbnail for the stream. Alright, I've heard mixed experiences with the improved performance since the last update for how they render things, or whatever they changed. I've had pretty good experience. I mean, I know there's not a ton of stuff on this map, but I'm getting like steady like 140, 145 FPS, which is excellent.
No, right now it's pretty okay. When I was on the ground, like looking around my plane,
I didn't check what it was on the ground, but it was still very smooth for me. I gotta adjust my heading. See exactly where we're going. Oh my god, dude! There's like two other. There's a Phantom and a Hornet there. There's already a Tomcat there. Well, it's fine because we can fly to one of the other things once we get there.
Yeah, we're
The
gonna be
loiter
okay.
time in the A10 is good. I'm gonna climb to like 15,000 or so feet, and then I'm gonna probably level out.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this targeting pod moving around the way I want it to go. Oh. I got it. Got it moving around. Now how do I lock onto something? That's how.
Yes, what kind of setup do I have at home? For like my PC setup or my HOTAS? Or both. I adjusted my heading, but then I forgot to actually get on the heading.
Perfect.
HOTAS.
Okay, I got it figured out.
Right now I'm using WinWing's Orion F-18 HOTAS. Well, it's the Orion 1. They've updated it and have the Orion 2, which is better. I also have their F-16 HOTAS, which is the Orion 2, so I can attest to the quality. Yeah, if you can, they're kind of expensive, so I saved up and splurged. I mean, this one I've had since like 2021 or something, the Hornet one, but it's still great. The only issue I've had with it is a couple of the buttons after a while have kind of worn out a little bit, but they're still they still work. And I've had a couple springs break in that, but I've gotten them replaced, so not a big deal. I can see target area up ahead.
You can see the target area from here?
If I zoom in, I can see smoke on it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're going the right heading?
Yes.
I'm zoomed in. I'm not seeing smoke.
WinWing Orion 2 Warthog setup? Yeah. Yeah, that one looks good. So that's what, the F-16 stick / A10 stick and the Hornet throttle, I think, is what they do. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's essentially what I'm doing, just a different stick. But I have the other one.
Oh, I should have probably set my bombs to 168 sticks.
Standby.
Good. This dude NatureNut says good night. Good night. Good seeing you. MP4 guy says F-15E.
Yeah, appreciate you
absolutely.
popping in.
MP4 guy and NatureNut, definitely make sure to check out the Discord if you want to stay in touch and keep in the loop as to when we're doing our streams. But nonetheless, I greatly appreciate you for chilling. Gas put a tree in the chat, so that's great. Everyone just spam
Mr.
the trees.
Oh, there should be like a channel on the Discord. It's like Mr. Tree. Everyone has to like
Mr. Tree worship. Oh, dude. Okay, that's sick. I can see the laser from the drone in my T-pod.
Yeah, but what's the
which
drone's?
is it to zoom in?
What's the drone's number? Because I mean,
Probably 1688. That's the default.
my codes right now are 1686 on left center. Okay, let me change that. Good shit. Good thing I checked that because I would have been dropping bombs like, what the heck is going on?
Christ. Somebody is going apeshit. It's probably.
Yeah, I see the laser right now on my targeting pod, so
I
that
see
makes
lots
things
of-
super easy for me. See plenty of smoke. All right, perfect.
There's a lot of targets here.
I'm starting to move
Still.
in.
My stuff's getting absolutely destroyed, but. Alright, I see. What is that? That's a truck of some sort. I think that's just a bush. I can't tell. Oh,
Something's getting rocketed. I just saw that.
yeah. That's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to use my Mavericks. Oh, but there's it's a warm-up time, isn't there?
Yep.
Master arm on. Laser on. Don't need that actually.
Okay, master arm, air to ground on. Flaps coming up.
Alright, I'm gonna orbit here real quick. I'll let my mavs align. Because realistically, stuff's gonna get destroyed by the time I,
They're hitting pretty inaccurately though, I gotta say.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of targets, but I'm not gonna strafe them because they have RPGs and AAA and stuff, so I don't want to get killed yet. Alright, how do I do this? What is the automatic handoff thing? It's like, slave all to, China hat forward long? Yeah, China hat forward long.
Yeah, they're just
my
shooting
target
rockets.
is in
Those rockets are pretty inaccurate, ineffective.
Yeah, I think it's a Hornet. There's so many people here, dude. There's the Phantom, who's Iron Eagle, who might be Iron Eagle with the Instagram and this other stuff, YouTube, but...
Are you serious?
I don't know. I've seen a few people with that name. I don't know if it's him. But
Or
Iron
maybe
Eagle's
every
also
time
a
that you
movie.
saw it, it was him.
Maybe. But Iron Eagle's also like a movie, so... That could be multiple people, because they don't... Obviously, it's not really usernames for this. There's also what, Phantom.
Alright, I'm up to 25k. Time to release 10 seconds here.
Alright.
Auto lays is turned on. Time to release 3 seconds. And pickle.
Is that Mount Doom? I think it is, right? Because this is Musicala. Look at me. I was right. Look at me with my knowledge of geography in Afghanistan.
I'm impressed. All right, so impact should be about 10 to 15 seconds here. We got the bomb coming down, looking like it's coming down on target. The laser is pointing at exactly where I want it to go. We got about 5 seconds till impact, and that's a shack, ladies and gentlemen. Haven't done it in a long time, but I got it back. That is what I'm talking about, boys.
Does Iron Eagle's a Top Gun ripoff? I just googled that because I wasn't sure when they came out, and actually Iron Eagle came out like 5 months before Top Gun did. Both 1986, but Iron Eagle was January of 1986, and Top Gun was like May of 1986. I have not seen it, but I've seen a few clips and it looks just absolutely awful, so I'm not even gonna watch it. Oh, and that's my target. It's gone. That's cool. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, there's a truck there.
Alright, I got my early warning system page turned on, so I'll let you know if there's anything we have to worry about.
Yeah, I got it on too. The only thing is an E3 spiking us. As far as I'm aware, there was a small amount of air combat over Afghanistan, the Soviet-Afghan war, but not really, because it was basically there were a few altercations between the Pakistanis and the Soviets, and I think a few Soviet aircraft were shot down by Pakistani F-16s and things, and a few Pakistani aircraft shot down by Soviets. And some claimed kills that aren't confirmed by the other side. You know how the things go. Alright, apparently there's still a few targets here.
Yeah, there are. I'm going after him. I'm making my U-turn right now.
I see somebody strafing or doing something. Or tracers. Just trying to find stuff. Oh, I see one getting lased.
That's the one I'm going after.
Oh, look at that frame rate of the guy turning. It's like 1 FPS.
Beautiful.
Like 4 FPS.
Trying to complete this turn before I get to my release timing here. Here we go, 30 seconds on release. That should be enough to get me lined up.
I don't think there's any enemy aircraft on this server. I didn't see any.
I'm
spectating
hoping
earlier.
that's the case.
I didn't see any when we were spectating earlier, so.
Alright, got a couple seconds left till the drop here.
Rifle.
Pickle.
Oh, whose thing's gonna get there first? I hope it's me. This is
You
probably
better not
slightly-
take the kill that's getting lased. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh, I am.
Well, then I'm just gonna readjust this to something else right over here. There we go.
Assuming you're on this laser code. Shack.
Okay, well mine is still in the air, so it better hit something.
My impact timer is still not there, so I think it was me.
Mine is going to something else, and that's a shack.
Nice.
And it looks like it's a shack on exactly what I was targeting too.
Well done.
So that's what we want. All right. Moving
I have
out.
smoke markers too. I always take smoke rockets if I'm doing multiplayer because it is useful sometimes for us if we're trying to coordinate things to be able to work together like that.
Yeah, it is really practical. Let me raise
So,
this
I have
seat up for
those.
Christ's sake. This thing is dug in. Oh, just kidding, because this doesn't even have a seat raising mechanism.
It does, but I don't know if it's modeled. I think it is. I assume so. I don't know where the switch is, but
I got the anti-fog switch. Good thing I have that because of how much fogging is modeled in this game.
there is in the JF-17. It's functional and actually important because pretty much every single time you fly, once you get up to a certain altitude, your cockpit fogs and you have to use the defogging mechanism. That is why, alright, honestly, that is the most underrated module in DCS, is the JF-17. It
It's
is...
garbage. I'm
What?
right for saying that.
It's...
I said it's because it's garbage.
It has pretty much the same functionality as like the F-16 and stuff. I would say the F-16 is better and better at dogfighting, but it's just interesting and it's kind of weird. But it has the shock cone from going transonic like the Phantom does. Doesn't look as good, but it's there.
Bingo.
It was the
Fuel.
only aircraft
Bingo.
until the
Fuel.
Phantom was added that had that. And like I said, it has the cockpit fogging thing. You have to actually do like the data transfer card or whatever, update that. So it's just some little details like that that just don't exist in other aircraft. It's cool. Kevin asks, where are you guys located at? We are, Jimbo and I are in the eastern US, East Coast. And our other friend is West Coast.
We're
How's it
in
going,
the
Gas,
United
by the way?
States.
You not able to get into the server at all?
Yeah, are you trying gas or have you given up?
Oh, I see another guy. He's one guy with an RPG
think-
who's
I
being
think gas
blinded
is
by a
going dark.
laser. This guy's just running. Look at this dude.
All you new people tuning in, just want to give you a friendly reminder, definitely make sure to check out the Discord. It's pinned in the comment section. We would greatly
Oh, look.
appreciate to have you as members, and that's the best way for you to stay on track as to when we're doing streams and when we're releasing different forms of content like downloadable emissions or liveries, things like that. So definitely check
Bro,
out the
I gotta-
Discord. Something for everyone.
I got a point track on this dude who's just running around in circles. He's getting blinded by the laser. I'm about to introduce him to an AGM.
I already got a pickle coming toward him.
Maverick.
Oh, that's the... He's running in
What?
circles?
He's just running in circles.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's gonna get hit. The laser's trying to struggle to stick with him, but he's gonna get hit.
Yeah,
by my
alright, so
bomb.
I won't shoot at him then.
Don't shoot at him. He's gonna get hit by my bomb here.
Oh, I like how the buildings don't render in until you're like 5 miles away. So now it appears he's in a courtyard. I thought he was just running in a circle.
I just realized at this
I've
point that
done
I am
that.
way
Like I've
too
set
high.
figures up. They walk around, but they set the speed to be too high. So he's just sprinting around in circles in this courtyard.
This bomb probably was not gonna hit because I was too. Oh, it did.
Oh, rip that guy
Wow.
and that entire building.
Yeah, that whole
but-
building is cooked.
Actually, no,
Sorry
you
about
just took
that.
out a couple walls. That's fine.
Yeah. Do we get it? Was that us or was that a different mission?
No, that was this one. That was the last guy. Oh, wait, no,
I
it wasn't.
did it!
Oh yeah, it was. Okay. All right, so let's go to
Let's move on to the northeast.
Yeah. What heading is that? 068. Honorable mentions.
Yeah, I got the most. You and I, baby. Of all the people that were there, of course we get the most.
We
Honorable
didn't.
mentions.
Oh, honorable mentions, but yeah, but the major contributors was a Hornet that destroyed 57% of the stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a senior airman. Very cool.
Senior Airman. 068, that's where I'm trying to go.
I'm on 068 right now.
Yep.
I'm not seeing anything though, in
How do
particular.
we slave this forward? I can't remember. View change. Yeah, reset cursor, that. There's a button to slave it forward, to snowplow it, but I don't remember what it is.
I got mine snowplowed. Oh, it's coming off to the side here. Let me get a better look.
Should I just do this? Will it do that?
Okay.
No, because that's just gonna slave it. Okay, that's cool. If I do standby. Yeah, there we go. Poor man's snowplow button.
I'm trying to figure out exactly which one of these little nooks that it's at.
I gotta make a better cast mission, because I've done You know, it's a cool thing that you can do that I spent a long time trying to figure out how to do, and I did figure it out, was how to do like an actual show of force. So you fly low and fast by targets on the ground, and then they'll actually disperse when you do that.
Yeah,
That's cool to do. I have yet to incorporate that into a mission, because I don't know how I would get like a JTAC or infantry on the ground to get you to call that in. Probably just with text that pops up on the screen, unless I had like my dad or somebody record like
Alright, so that's the target area.
a voice horde. But
That'd be cool. I'm just keeping my eye on this target area. I'm trying not to go too high. Trying to stay out of the cloud cover. Okay, now I'm starting to see exactly where they are. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now I'm going to keep my eye like an eagle locked onto that one spot.
yo, Kevin, when you joined the Discord, did it prompt you with a thing where you had to like go through the rules and select a role? Because that's something we've been trying to figure out if we could get that to work. And if it didn't do that, then we need to figure out why.
Yeah, but you're our first
And
evaluated.
if not, there is
situation.
a thing, there's like a rules thing. And I can assign you a role manually, but we would like it to be like an automatic requirement or something. Oh, there it is. That you had to accept the rules, but nothing about rules. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure that out. In the meantime, I can assign you a role, because there's only 2 that you can have at the moment. So, I can just do that. There you go. Alright, well, we'll figure that out later, do some troubleshooting.
I think these are some enemies right here.
I
It's
don't
worth
know
dropping a
how that
500-pound bomb on them to find out.
That's usually a good policy in an area where you're trying to win the hearts and minds. It's like, I think they're enemies. Let's drop a 500-pound bomb on them and find out.
Okay, no, they are. It's all
Don't
good. It's all
alert
good.
Human Rights Watch. They might not be pleased with that. But I gotta just...
5 seconds to impact.
Where at? Well, I'm gonna use where you hit.
Nice.
Here.
That definitely hit something. I don't know if it was already destroyed, but it absolutely hit something.
Trying to look around for the smoke and see if I can locate that.
Use the laser. From
I know that, but it's
from
like I
the
can't
JTAC.
see it with my D-pad right now. I go past it. It's directly on my 9 o'clock, so yes, I did.
Yeah, I had to fly past it as well. It's not as obvious. It really blends in with the terrain.
I'm just trying to see if I can find your smoke from where your bomb impacted, but I can't find it.
Gassed.
He's muted right now on Discord, so he might have dipped for a little bit.
Okay.
I feel bad because we're trying to stream with him, but
I know. That was the whole purpose. And what doesn't make sense is how he got in yesterday.
I know. Oh, I found it. I found the laser. Alright, found target. Oh, those are destroyed.
With the ones that I have the smoke by?
I
Now
just
they
see a
definitely-
lot of destroyed targets here and dead infantry and stuff.
That might be from a previous mission.
I mean, this is where the laser is.
Well,
So
the
I guess this
laser
is towards
is where you gotta be. That's where you gotta be dropped.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Okay, that's a slight bug. Alright, I see, because if you zoom in too far, then you can't see the laser. Alright, so I gotta come around in a circle here.
Alright, all my valued viewers, everyone tuned in. Again, I just want to remind you all, definitely subscribe to my good friend Whisper and my
Subscribe to
buddy
him
Gas
too,
Turbine.
Yeah. I have them
definitely
tagged in
check
the
out
title.
check out the
description.
Discord that I've got pinned on the comment section as well. that's going to be able to take you guys to the official Whisper DCS Discord, where we coordinate all of our mission sorties, post fun screenshots,
Oh, I found
and
some more
engage
guys.
with the community.
Yep. Well,
I'm back.
engage with the community as of like 11 minutes ago.
That's true. Gas, hop in the mission.
He's been
Let me
trying.
try.
Yeah.
Let me try.
Do what you
Try to
did
miss
yesterday.
It might just be this. It literally just says like mission load fail, like every single time.
Hit some DCS
Oh,
forum research with that.
I tried, but
Alright, I'm
it's just,
gonna
like,
strafe because that's fun, and that's why everybody likes the A10 is because big gun go burr.
go back.
Who said hey? Fear Wade
Yes, Turbine.
tuned in. Fear Wade says hey. Hey, Fear Wade. Thanks for tuning in, man. Subscribe for some more and check out the Discord to keep tabs on our future sorties, my man. Great seeing you. Subscribe to the Wingman Whisper DCS
There it is.
and Gas Turbine as well. Both really great friends of mine. And if you ever want to be a part of some of our future sorties and fly with us at any time, hop in the disc and send us a message.
That's there. Oops.
Time to release. 10 seconds.
Ooh, that was not a very professional strafe.
I saw you just fly right overhead.
Oh, yeah,
And
I hope we get the sniper pod for this. We're getting it for the F-16. If you look at Wags' most recent video about like the dead zone stuff they changed for some of the HOTASs or that setting they added, teased in that, not mentioned, but shown, is the sniper pod on the F-16's Jeep pylon. So I know they're doing that. It's theoretically supposed to come out by the end of this year. Whether that happens or not is completely unknown.
something just got hit. Wasn't from my bomb though.
I did a couple. It was probably one of the trucks I hit, exploding.
Yeah, that was a direct hit. Got a paratrooper and a truck with that one. Well, the truck was slightly damaged, not completely, but definitely knocked the paratrooper, which had an RPG, which is pretty important. A lot of smoke around the airspace now, and around the target area, so you should easily be able to find it in cloud coverage.
Yeah,
I can
know,
see it from
it.
Angels 28 right now.
Did you hit the other truck that was there, or is there still one more? Oh, I think it's dead.
Kevin
see more
says
infantry, though.
your audio is crackling like crazy.
Whose audio? Which one of us?
Yes, it is actually kind of doing a little bit of crackling.
Gas's audio? Or my audio?
It's not yours, Whisper. It is,
Not-
in fact, mine that is crackling.
Okay.
So, Kevin, I greatly appreciate you for telling me that. That's probably why I don't have as many viewers on this particular stream. Definitely gonna.
Bro,
need to
how
figure
did
out
this guy just consume like
what the problem is with that?
40?
Thank you
30
very much,
micrograms? Can you die, please? Sorry.
Fear Wade says, I would love to fly with you guys, but I don't own any modules. Sorry. Well, Fear Wade, you're in luck because DCS comes with at least 3 free modules. You can fly the SU-25 Tango. You can fly the...
3?
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
so.
two.
The
Just
P-51.
two.
I thought
TF-51.
Flaming Cliffs...
No, it's T. No.
Okay,
it's the TF-51D
and the SU-25T. Those are the two.
Yes. And 2
There's
for
also
rockets
a
as
lot
well.
of really good. There's a lot of really great cheap modules, like in Flaming Cliffs. So you can get it for like
Yeah,
$7
yeah.
on sale, and that is you get like 3 modules out of that.
Those are
Totally worth
actually
it.
those are really good. Actually, you can do full missions and stuff with those F-15C. You can do the what are the other ones? The flankers and the MiG-29. Those are pretty fun. I don't
Yeah,
use
and
them that
Fear
much.
Wade, we'll still fly with you even if you use a
dude.
SU-25T. We don't mind. I mean, if
That
you're-
can
if
be
you're
effective. I
helping
don't
out-
ever use it, but
Yeah, if you're helping out in our sortie, we're more than happy to fly with you. So definitely stay subbed and tuned into the Discord so that we can let you know when we're going to be doing our next streams. Because now that we actually have valued members in the Discord, we're going to make announcements as to when the streams are going to take place, so that
We're gonna have to figure out when we're gonna have to do it
can
more
know.
than 30 minutes before we do it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to have to actually do planning and be professional.
Yeah,
I like how I
it's almost
can-
like our goals are slowly coming to fruition, but that's the point. And again, super sorry to all my valued viewers about this horrible audio crackle. I'm not hearing it anywhere on my end, but I definitely noticed it on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, I did it.
Do you just got it?
Cool. Yeah.
No, the laser's still Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we did it.
That's the
We
last
can
one?
go north.
Well, that's 2 missions that we've just completed. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to save my last bombs.
I have literally
Whisper
fired.
did really good, Senior Airman. I got an
One
honorable
Maverick.
mention, so I'm happy about that. He says, I have Flaming Cliffs 3. I don't own full fidelity like the F-15 or F-16. He says, I've really been wanting to fly the F-16. It's quite expensive, but I'm more focused on upgrading my PC to play online. Yeah, upgrading the PC probably
yeah,
a
no, I
better
think
idea
that's-
in the long run.
I agree. But
The F-16 is
also-
definitely 100% worth getting, but only on a
Oh, yeah.
sale. Don't spend $80 on it. And MP4
Yeah,
guy
already
says, I
agree
love
with
you.
those.
I love you too, MP4 guy. Subscribe because of how much I love you.
What? Kevin says, if you fly the A-10, you need the butt kicker to rock your seat when you use the Gatling gun. That would be so much fun, especially if I was a woman. But, are we going back north to?
Yeah,
to
we're
target
going
scale?
north because there's like a bunch of people up north right now. Just
Yeah, there's a couple more, and I need to expend some ordnance and not just I used one Maverick and then I've just been strafing. Just due north.
I'm turning up
Zero.
further north here. Trying to get
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
so my air-to-air radar is looking good. Checking my engine parameters here.
Oh yeah, I always forget about checking that because I
I
know
still
that
have I still have
it's not
plenty
a
of
problem.
fuel. The engines aren't indicating anything is wrong.
No warning
Terrain
lights or
following,
anything.
don't need that at the moment. So we'll just go ahead and turn on our air-to-air radar at this moment here to make sure that we don't run into any unintentional bogeys.
Where are these other ones that are out farther south and to the west?
No, we're going to the one north. Unless you want to
know,
go
I'm
to the
just-
one
I was-
nobody
No,
there.
no, no. This is closer, so we'll go to this, but then we can fly around. Check your fuel state too. Keep an eye on that. I have so much. I got 8,400 pounds. I've only used a tiny bit.
All
That
right.
is a good thing about the A10 is it has pretty good loiter time, so we can keep hanging out around here.
Well, what's about the heading of where we're going to be going? Just straight 0, 0?
010. 010
010.
is my heading there. Yeah. I forget how far it is. It's like 20 something miles.
You know, I gotta say though, Kevin, as terrible as the crackle is, it definitely adds a little bit more immersion, a little more realism to the mic. So you
Jimbo,
know,
you actually want to, from where you are, you want to just go due north.
okay, I'm changing
So
the
we're
heading.
slightly different places.
Yeah, I see what you mean here. Let me go ahead and evaluate exactly what to look for on the ground. Not a lot of allies in the airspace at the moment.
There's like
Unless
two,
this,
though.
unless this
Oh, there was,
F-18
because
is, they're turning around. I don't know if they're going to double back. But,
yeah, they are. They still have a couple bombs. And there was another one who's has one JDAM left.
So it's like right after the
Bombs
river
are
makes
okay.
this sharp turn to the right. That's where we're going to be looking here. And I think that is going to be coming up here pretty soon for me. Yes, it is. That's going to be right around here.
Yeah. Yeah, we could use SRS for realistic comms. We've tried that. We have used it. And there's also the one that's built in to the game, which I've never used. The only thing that I don't like about using SRS for content creation is his mic sounds spectacular like radio, which is awesome. But my microphone, when it's recorded, is just clear audio. I've tried trying to do filters and things, and like when I edit videos to make it sound like that, but I can't get it right. So I'd have to do that, and for a stream, it wouldn't work. Unless I can find some way to have like a voice modulator or something just through my microphone.
5 seconds to release, and my aircraft is completely diagonalized. 3 seconds to release. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that's a pickle. I'm aiming it right toward where the laser is locked onto. I have no idea what this laser is locking onto, but it's definitely it's locking onto something. I know that for sure. Got a couple planes flying around me right now.
Wait, is this? Bro, what? Why is Operation Purple Machine just like a
bunch of allied areas, a bunch of allied people. I don't know, but my bomb
Yeah,
is
it's
about
like
to
a
hit
fart.
target.
Alright,
That's
I'm
for
gonna-
sure. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. There was 3 enemy infantry posted up on the top of a hill, and they just got. They were
Oh,
the
'cause they were
recipients
attacking
of
that.
500-pound.
Oh, I see that. I see where that. I see where the laser was going. Right. Okay, so that's kind of realistic attacking that. I've seen like TADS footage from Apaches around some airbase doing the same thing, taking out insurgents there.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna do a loop around and see if I can find another target here.
Yeah, I'm trying to. This is the one time when it's useful for it to be night and use the NVG so you can see the
The laser.
Yeah. Because it's hard to try and find it with the. Yeah, with the T-Pod. As if it's.
All right. He says, Fear Wade says the F-15 looks insane. Is the F-15 good for air-to-air or air-to-ground?
Both.
Firstly, it does
It
look
is a-
insane.
It
Secondly,
is a self-escort fighter. Self-escort strike fighter. Some of those words are correct. Fight its way in, drop bombs, fight its way out. Some true multi-role. But it can carry way more stuff than like the Viper or the Hornet. I'm lost. Behind me. Yeah, so
oh,
we're gonna get
we're about to get
copy strike.
demonetized now. Nah, dude, I'm just playing. If it's not a copywritten song, it's okay.
It is though.
Oh,
I don't
wait.
remember what that's from, but
No, isn't that the whole thing that it's like royalty free?
I don't know.
I think
don't
that's
remember
why
it.
everyone uses it. But
You
I'm
might
just-
be right. I don't know. I mean, I'm not actually monetized for like ads and stuff, but and it probably doesn't matter if we're talking over it, but
Oh, it is
Yeah.
royalty free.
okay.
Oh, it is?
that's
Alright,
fine.
go ahead and bump
That's
the
fine.
tunes. I don't care.
It doesn't
Like,
really
you
matter.
did
Or you can just sing it. You can just sing it. I got
Yep.
those goosebumps every time, yeah. She come around, yeah. No, or something.
There you go.
Bro, where are these targets at?
I've got 2 more bombs left to drop.
What is this from? Like the song? It's so familiar, but it wasn't in
It's
like a
like-
game.
This is like Animal
Oh, like
Crossing, bro.
everyone used to use it. Everyone used to
Yeah.
use it like all the time. And now it's just like a meme. Like
I swear
think-
it was.
I think this is where enemies are. I have no idea. I'm gonna try.
I have no clue.
That bomb just phased through my aircraft, but alright, we're just gonna say that it didn't.
oh my god. Like GP.
But you can actually see the targeting pod articulating.
Yeah, that is cool. I like seeing that.
Oh, I remember like the first stream I joined, it like you're taxiing behind Jibbo and then you hit his tail and then like your nose cone fell off.
Oh, I remember that. I think I like ran
And
them deliberately in the Strike Eagle
Yeah.
or the F-16. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Definitely sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
7 seconds to impact.
I'm like, where are the targets? Because from.
Oh man, they bit the dust there. A truck is trying to get away. I neutralized 4. I neutralized the mortar site and 3 enemy infantries. There is a truck trying to get away from the area that I just bombed. So look for the smoke. There's a truck egressing to the.
Where is it in relation to the
north?
To the north of the the FARP or the FOB?
No, to the smoke that I just dropped. So
I don't
just
see
dropped
this.
the bomb.
I don't have contact on that smoke. It says, have a good stream, everyone. All right, thanks for chilling with us, dude, and joining the Discord. Peace out, bro.
Thank you, Kev. Fearwade says, how do you play with VR with such good graphics? That's absolutely hilarious because everyone else says the complete opposite. But I'm glad that it looks good for you. It looks great for me in the headset. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to.
But I need to make it look
Recordings
even
and stuff.
higher quality over the stream. So I'm gonna probably have to
Hop
get
on
a
my
different
stream.
software to do that.
See the higher resolution.
Yeah,
I'm
go
looking
ahead
for
and
smoke.
get stream snaked by Whisper and just join his.
Can you give me some direction to the, help me talk me onto the targets? You are now a forward air controller airborne, and I am the CAS platform.
Well, what I suggest, since I have this particular truck already locked, I've got one final bomb. I could take this truck while you use the laser to designate the last other targets that you can go for.
Now you do that, I just have no idea where any of them are. So I need you to help me find them.
Well, I gotta see where you are first. I have no idea where you are.
No, but
you're
alright,
orbiting
so
it. It's at your 9 o'clock.
Copy. Is it in the mountains?
No, it's on the dirt. It's on the dirt. There's
That's helpful.
it's where the river makes a sudden turn to the north and then a turn to the east. It's like the river's flowing north and then it makes a very quick turn to the east.
Is it kind of a fork?
Yeah, exactly. It's just north of that fork. That's where the target area is.
Just north of the fork. On the side of the same side of the river.
It's just north of the fork, slightly on the right side. So it's in between the fork where the river yokes out into two directions, but it's slightly on the left of that yoke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a target right here. I'm gonna go for it. It's definitely looking like a heat signature. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a truck.
I see a vehicle, but it is a civilian one. Jimbo VR is about to remove somebody's new Toyota.
No, this is someone's vehicle. This is an enemy vehicle. Because it was running away from the area after I had just blown up the people around it.
Alright. The problem with this is, with the forks, is that there's about 934 different forks that are here.
Yeah, at least 934. There we go, boys and girls. Use 8 bombs and hit 8 targets. Actually, I hit way more than 8 targets, but...
I have fired one of my weapons and did a little bit of strafing.
I don't think I have anything left to drop as far as I can see. I've got some air-to-air missiles which I can use to defend us. But far as I know, that's going to be everything that I can drop at this very moment. So I'm going to switch to my TSD, switch to my 2s page, and right now it's at your 3 o'clock low.
Yeah. Alright, so I see...
Right now it's running at your 3 o'clock low. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pop flares directly over the target area, so you'll be able to see what to look for.
Copy.
So I'm going to fly low, so these flares can indicate directly over the target where you want to go.
Alright, so... Okay, so let's talk through this. So we have the river that comes up from the south, and then it splits off around the mountains to the east and to the north.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright,
so
then...
when it splits to the east, it also makes a 90-degree turn to the north.
Yep.
So, when it splits to the east, you want to go in the middle of that river as it splits to the east, before it splits north, So you kind of line up
Yeah.
right in the middle of that eastern-facing river, right when it splits.
Right along the water.
Exactly, and then go north right there. There's going to be a big compound in the dirt. I'm flying over it right now, and I'm popping flares over it. Look toward that compound. You see any flares?
I see you. Yeah, that's.
So look directly under those flares. There's going to be what looks like a square, like a walled compound.
Alright, I'm looking around.
You gotta fly closer in. You're way too far away to see it. Just fly, or make your orbit a lot tighter around the target area. A lot tighter around that fork, and then you'll see it. So fly lower, fly a tighter circle around the fork, and then you'll see it. A bridge?
Do you see the bridge over the river?
When it goes east?
Yeah, so when it goes east and then it turns up north again.
And then there's a bridge there.
Yeah, where is it in relation from that
Follow
bridge?
the road that bridge is taking you to the north.
Yeah.
Follow that road. Keep following that bridge road. It keeps going north, and it brings you to a little small village. Just north of that village, northeast slightly, is a compound.
Okay, do you see the... Do you see the area with the friendlies? That area, that compound?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Where-
reference you to.
Okay, I see that area that has the friendly vehicles.
Perfect. That's where the enemies are going to be.
In the compound or around the compound?
Use your targeting pod to find the laser source.
I see no laser.
Okay, well, I see a laser. Let me see if I can... Oh, the laser moved. Let me see if I can find that again. Alright, I see the compound. Double checking to make sure there's even still more targets here. Yeah, there's still more targets here.
I see jeeps and stuff that are in the compound, but those are friendly.
Yeah, those are friendly. The laser is not on the compound. The enemies are in the surrounding area.
Alright, what direction from that compound?
Fear Wade says I play on low graphics and it still runs like 30-40 FPS so bad.
What are your system specs?
Well, yeah, what are your system specs, Fear Wade? That's going to be a big contributor. You definitely want at least 32 gigs of RAM at the minimum. Angel says, yo, it's been so long. Yo, Angel, what's good? And we got a bunch of new viewers in. Viewers, definitely subscribe to my boy Whisper DCS. Subscribe to me as well for more, and check out the Discord link that I have finally put up into the comment section. That's going to get you guys in the official Whisper DCS Discord, so you can join us and stay on tabs when we're doing our streams.
And Mr. Tree.
And Mr. Tree is going to be there. Mr. Tree, you guys want to...
then join it, and then you can learn what that is,
is.
because we don't know what that is either.
Yeah, if you want to know what Mr. Tree is, definitely join the Discord. 100%. We would love to have you guys. He says
can you give me
RX...
cardinal directions from...
Okay, sure. He says RX 5500 XT, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an old Intel CPU. Definitely going to want to get at least 32 gigs. And if you could go
your system at all, then that's definitely
to a 2080 Ti or higher, that would be ideal. Use the GPU benchmark comparator to compare what you have with other GPUs. Whisper looks like you just flew directly over the area. Now it's at your 3 o'clock.
Yeah, alright, can you give me cardinal directions from that compound, the friendly compound? Just pick a target area and then say northeast, south, or west.
Well, I gotta find a target first. I'm trying to find where the laser is looking.
Because I see absolutely no laser here. I have not seen the laser firing at anything yet.
I'm seeing heat signatures on the ground, but these just look like impact points from bombs.
Yeah, that's what they are. There's probably one infantry somewhere in the mountains around here that we can't find.
I'm looking everywhere. I need to get a further distance, so I'm gonna stretch myself further away, so I can get a wide zoomed out view of this area. That way I'll be able to see the laser where it's pointing I'm gonna find the JTAC in the sky, and I'm going to find it with my targeting pod, and then follow the laser all the way down. Right now, I'm currently directly underneath the JTAC, so I'm getting myself a far distance away so that I can fly back toward it, find it with the T-pod, guide you onto the target.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do as well.
Yeah, I'm going to fly far away, gain a bunch of altitude. Fear Wade says I was planning to get a 4070 Super and 64 gigs of RAM. Okay. Well, now you're talking. Now you're talking overkill. I mean, if you're flying in VR, that's good. That's good. If you're flying in anything else but VR,
you'll get a bottleneck.
if you fly anything else but VR, that's over necessary. But 4070.
I mean, you can do that. That's probably that's more than
4070 and
sufficient
64
for track
gigs.
IR and stuff. 64 gigs of RAM is overkill for pretty much everything that you do. If you get 32 gigs of RAM, that's like 3600 megahertz. That's fine.
Not for DCS or VR. I notice a difference between 32 and 64.
Yeah,
The 64 removes
it's probably,
those
I don't know, there
micro
would be a bit, but like for most things with your PC, 64 is still a bit overkill. Make sure also though with that GPU, you would definitely, if you're going to upgrade to a GPU like that, make sure your CPU works with that.
Yeah, you definitely want to get the compatibility checker website.
Because if you get a bottleneck, then it's going to kind of negate pretty much any. I always forget, is a GPU bottleneck created by a GPU that's not powerful enough, or is a GPU?
That is correct.
I always forget which is which, GPU versus
CPU
CPU
bottleneck is when you have an old ass CPU and a brand new GPU and a bunch of
whatever
RAM,
the name of
but
the
you have an
bottleneck
old-
is the
That's
thing
what's
that
causing
is
it.
creating.
That's what's
Okay,
causing
thank
it.
you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So he says I only play with VR. Perfect. Well then, a 4070 Ti or 4070 Soup with 64 gigs, you will notice a tremendous difference, huge difference in your performance. Without even a question, you're going to notice a huge difference. And the Angel says that's so much better than mine. I've only got a 1660 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, and an i5. Well, Angel, if you're not flying in VR, you don't really need anything more superior than that, to be completely honest with you. Okay, I found the target area. So,
I found the laser.
yeah, me too. I found the laser. See, that was the tactic that we needed. Just fly far as heck. It's to the west, slightly northwest of slightly northwest of the compound.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move in and strafe that area.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah,
no,
no, we're not? Is that what you think?
I want to do something, bro. I have not actually achieved anything yet. Let me do something.
Bro, dude, whose fault is that?
I want to do something. Let me have a turn. I have fired
Who's
one.
something? I'm gonna orbit this airspace.
Doing something.
I'm gonna orbit this airspace far away as well, so that way I'll be able to give you pointers.
I'm dropping.
And I'm going to use the reference of the compound as a reference from now on. I'll be like northeast of the compound, so just memorize where the compound is. I mean, now you know where it is. It's just barely north of the fork, right? So you look north of the fork, and then you zoom in. You're going to see the compound. I'll tell you in relation to that after this laser changes which place it's going to be. But I'm looking for you in that laser. I don't see you approaching. Are you going to strafe? What you hitting him with?
Why do you do that? Why do you say abort launch? There we go. Pickle.
Yeah, Niger man. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Niger man says, "Look, man, I used to like this channel before you blew up. Now it's all about clout. So I'm subbing. Oh, so I'm unsubbing? Okay, Niger man. That's fine. It's the complete opposite of being about clout. We just do this because we like to have fun and engage with the community of like-minded people who also enjoy the love of aviation. But Niger man, you're more than welcome to sub anytime you want. And also, if you think 1,000 subs is blown up, then you obviously don't know about Mr. Beast or any other DCS content
Cristiano
creator.
Ronaldo.
That is, yeah.
But Niger, man, I mean, I got nothing against you.
You're
You know, you can unsub if you
allowed to
want.
do that.
But
Pete
on the
says, "I went
contrary, you could also join our Discord and then hang out and realize that we're not all about clout.
Or you
Sure.
could stay subscribed, help us blow up, and then unsubscribe when we do.
Yeah, that actually would be a little bit better. Just stay subscribed a little bit longer. Wait till we get to 1 million subs, and then I will happily allow you to unsubscribe. Not a problem.
Pete G says, I just went 32 gigs to 64 gigs to make a big difference in Syria. Alright. I can understand how it would make a difference, but I don't think it's 100% necessary, though I don't doubt that it would give you performance boosts. Yeah, my second JDAM that I put there was probably not necessary, even though, yeah, it kind of was, because I didn't even kill that truck. So.
Well, you got something because the laser's not there anymore.
Yeah, one of my GB54s was aborted. That's kind of whack, but I think that was my fault. It was my fault.
All right.
Alright.
He says he's
Well, there's still a
unsubbing.
truck
That's
there.
okay. Fear Wade says, how do people get so many modules? It's wild to me. Fear Wade, having a job definitely helps. I'm not saying you don't, but that's basically how I've got them all.
You just collect it. Because, I mean...
Yeah, you just collect it. You don't do it all at once unless you're just stacked and clapped like that, but you just collect it. Yazee International Airport. I don't even know if YZEE International Airport is a real thing, but they commented, this missile knows where it is because the missile knows where the enemy is not.
The
Yes,
missile knows where it is at all
YZEE.
times, because the missile knows where it isn't.
Yeah, that is
What's that
correct.
say? Oh yeah, about modules. Yeah, I think I just collected modules in sales over time. That's what I did.
Yeah, I've gotten all mine on sales.
Yeah,
It's a
Fear
good idea,
Wade
'cause
says...
they do sales all the
That's
time.
so funny. Fear Wade says that guy must hate Cap and Growling Sidewinder because those guys are way more blown up on DCS than us, and
I
they are
don't
way
like
more
Cap.
about clout than we are. They're just the way that they treat their members are just so much more cynical and
Cap is just a
narcissistic,
prick.
and
I don't
we
like
like
him.
to. We're very
have a neutral
considerate of
opinion
all
on
of our members, so I appreciate each one of you. Fear Wade says I don't have a
Okay.
job. That's okay, Fear Wade. Use your mom's credit card. Problem solved.
Yeah, we can. If you don't know how to buy modules, we can do it for you. You just need to go get your mom's credit card, tell us all of the numbers plus the full name that's on it, the expiration date, and the 3 or 4 numbers that are on
Matter
the
of
back.
fact, if you can give us your silly little social security number too,
give
that would
us
just be
all
so
of those
cute.
numbers,
It would just be so kawaii of you.
because then we won't have to dox you. We're kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
We
No,
don't
we're
know
not
how
gonna do
to
that. But yeah, if you guys subscribe to us and we get enough subscribers and we get enough money from our videos, then we can return to you guys what you all have provided to us. We can invest that money in module giveaways for you guys. We can invest that money in HOTASs for you guys. Throttles, sticks, rudders.
If you would like to contribute
different
to
things.
the theoretical future giveaway fund, you can donate to me right now through super chats, super thanks, etc. Also, go watch all my videos, get my watch time up so I can get ad revenue.
Yes, if
I
you
need, like,
feel the need for speed and you want to
if you want to go and spend
Donate to my
500
boy.
hours watching all my content, so then I can get the required watch time, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, because having my computer run 24/7 watching his videos isn't cutting it. Whisper, go further to the north. That's looking like where the next target's going to be.
Farther north from the...
From where you previously did. You zoom way out and you'll see where the laser's pointing.
Alright, yeah, I can't see that right now because of my angle. Check your fuel state too, by the way. Just keep an eye on that.
I'm at 15,000.
1,500 or 15,000? Did you do what I think you did? 3 drop tanks? Yes, you did. See,
Yeah,
I know you.
That's why I
didn't even
have
have
so many. That's why I have so much fuel. He
I
says my
didn't
mom would
even-
kill me. That's okay, Fear Wade. We're not telling you to do that. I hope you don't do that. Maybe you can cut some grass for your mom or shovel snow, depending on where you live, and maybe you get you some allowance, which you can use for a module. But by any means necessary.
Yep. Or... sell
Or
crack.
yeah, or
That's
sell
usually,
bright.
that's usually a lucrative business endeavor.
I said that I have a job. I never said what the job was. So
Yeah.
Whisper went ahead and revealed that to everyone, but
I'm gonna go on like Maury or whatever, and it's like, I have been married to this guy for 15 years, and I don't know what he does for work. And he's just like selling crack.
I mean, we've been married for years, and I don't even know your birthday.
He didn't even know what I looked like.
I don't. That's the point. I never will.
It's like in. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
It's yeah.
right.
We're gonna just do that one off stream.
You have to be politically correct.
Yeah, it's just
Alright.
it's an enigma because I have in my brain I have a vision of what you look like, judging by hints and context clues that I've seen. But
I'm looking through my window.
yeah, most
Bro,
importantly,
I have
just
one of those
looking
like
through the
ring
window.
doorbells, dude. I see you at my front door, like once a month. You just post up here. It's like you go dark on Instagram for a few days. It's like I know that you've like flown up here.
Oh yeah, when I go dark on Insta, I'm there. I post up in the lawn chair. I just sit there.
It's like I don't respond to your reels for like 2 days, and then you're like, and then you just show up here.
that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna knock on your door, be like, "Excuse me, is Whisper here?" They'd be like, I think you're at the wrong house." Like, no, I do not.
All right.
You just start doing muscle ups with the door frame.
Yeah.
What?
Don't fall off, because I only have one railing, and I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, not that I would know what your house looks like, or have built it in Minecraft either.
I get to do that to your house, dude.
No,
I know where you
don't
live
do
now.
it.
I just,
Don't
but I
do
can't
it.
go on the. You have to like give me the permission thing so I can activate that server. And I do go on. And
Oh
can
yeah, I
do
will.
that.
I will do that. I will do that.
All right.
Honestly. Okay,
So
Angel
from
says, by the way,
previous target area-
Angel says, by the way, if I'm trying to run DCS with or without VR, do you think my PC can run it? Angel, I think currently your PC specs can run DCS. It probably is going to struggle running it in VR. It will definitely struggle with running it in VR.
If you go
And
on the
it
DCS
might
website-
struggle running it in Track IR, but you can definitely do it in monitor.
Track
I
IR is-
highly suggest it.
Track error doesn't really make any difference for performance if you have that enabled. I don't think. If you go on the DCS
A little
website,
bit. It makes a little bit of a difference.
yeah, because you have to have that program running in the background, but it's minimized, so it's
YZEE International says, "What are the contrails? Get ready. There might be some enemy Russian fighter jets. The contrails are probably, they're actually, joke's on you, they're actually chemtrails, and they're just a bunch of chemicals made to, they're dispersed in the sky to make the frogs gay. So that's what this Predator drone is doing right now. It's not because of the temperature and
It's a
the
Reaper,
fact that it's
actually.
cold up in the atmosphere and it's emitting hot
there's
exhaust. That has
water
nothing to do
vapor.
with it. That has nothing
and
to do
there's
with
water
it. It's-
vapor and unburnt fuel exhaust that's being emitted from the engine.
Yeah,
There's nothing
you
to
don't
do
want
with
to.
that.
You don't want to subscribe to that. No. It's chemtrails that makes a frog gay.
Don't be sheep.
Yeah, exactly. Think outside the box. YZEE says, make sure you get the 2 circle. You're higher of winning
On
a
the target.
dogfight. Make sure you get the 2 circle. You're higher of winning a dogfight. Well, I think I can understand what you're trying to say there, but
I know
yeah,
what you mean, because you're
the
talking about
two-circle-
two-circle fighting because you're in a strike eagle, because that's how you fight with the eagles.
yeah, that's true. With the 2 circle, that's exactly what I would do if I find an enemy aircraft. Fear Wade says he might be hinting Whisper. Yeah, I think I was hinting Whisper. Angel, I hope you get DCS and I hope you fly with us, but definitely hop in the Discord so that you will know when we're going to fly together and you can message us if you want to join us on future sorties. It would be an honor to have all of you flying with us one day. That would be super cool, super fun to do.
We're gonna have to schedule streams and start doing that and being professional, because normally we're gonna let you into a little behind the scenes thing unless you don't want me to break this, like, the facade of professionalism. But usually, so we were just like messaging on Discord for the last couple hours trying to figure out what we were gonna do and are we gonna stream, and then we got on and then there was like a half hour of tech issues and trying to figure stuff out. Gas couldn't even get on because his DCS is completely broken.
Just destroyed.
So he's just kind of lurking here.
He's just hanging out with
But
Mr. Tree.
Because we hung out with, we played with him the other day, but
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Gas, you
DCS is like
gotta
extra good.
put that video you made public. You gotta make that like
It is
in a-
public now.
Well, yeah, I changed it.
Because
That's
that
public.
is so freaking hilarious, dude. I want to put that on my YouTube so bad because that is just the funniest thing. There's that one, and then there's the Lacrimosa one where we were flying in the Apache, and I'm like, look at my eyes, and you like turn it, you face me, and you just put the war-stricken dude in the freaking Lacrimosa music. That was
Yeah.
that was hilarious. You're like, look, I'm not in my head, and it's like, oh, Lacrimosa. That shit was hilarious. I don't know how you come up with this stuff or how you do it so fast because we flew that sort of yesterday and you edited it yesterday. So, I mean, you've got some insanely fast editing chops.
My processing time is much slower with my brain and ability to do things sometimes. So I'm just like, it takes me several business days to record things.
Yeah, that is true because you're too
It's like
busy
3 to 5
touching the
minutes.
doorknob 3 times just to get things done.
Requirement. Every single time that I make a click, I have to go and get up and I have to walk around in a circle, pet my cat, pet my other cat, touch the doorknob 3 times, and I can get back to work.
Exactly.
Someone
Angel
joined the
says
Discord.
What'd you say?
Someone joined the Discord.
Let's go! Angel says
you,
it's
Jerome.
downloading, so he's downloading Discord he's downloading Discord and DCS right now. YZEE says, use the canyon so that you're not on the radar. Great idea, YZEE. Angel says, I got the Discord. He says, guess who's in the Discord now? My boy Angel!
yeah.
Let's go! We got not one,
XPOD,
but
my bro.
2 people.
It's a madness. And badness.
Alright, well, since
Combination.
I've been looking at this laser pointing at this target
I
the
am
whole entire
dropping a
time.
bomb. I found it on my own, of my own accord, and I have a 500-pound bomb coming to ruin these gentlemen's picnic on this fine day.
Well, I'm
So,
gonna go and strafe it
okay, so-
because I know you're gonna miss.
Come on.
Do I have to switch the guns or something?
Oh, where did it go?
No, I don't have to switch the guns. Oh, you got it!
Oh, there it is. Oh, that was the last one.
Woohoo! You did it!
Alright. I have one bomb which is aborted, so I don't know if it's gonna work.
Do you want to try to drop it on a target on the way back to the airfield?
No, I think there's a way to fix that. I forget what it is. I don't know if I
Yeah,
have my
you've had that
repair.
happen before.
I think the way I did, 'cause I
and look at
didn't
that,
hold-
Whisper and Jimbo.
Oh wait, it just means that
Most work.
I aborted the launch because I just pressed it. I didn't hold it and release until it released. So I forget what I do to fix that.
There must be a way to clear it, like a one.
Yeah, I can edit the.
He says, by the way, why is the mic staticky? Angel, that is something that actually has never happened. If you look at any of my other videos, this is the only one where that's happened. I think I might know the reason why, but I'm gonna get that figured out. However, instead of having it be an issue, we can pretend that it's an immersive part of the experience. We can pretend that I'm actually in the plane, and that there's radio static.
I forget.
Use
my
our
name.
imagination.
Imagination.
I'm trying to link up
All
with
right.
you, Mr. Whisper.
Where am I gonna land? The closest thing is just back
Where
to
the
Bastion.
Oh,
Or
you're
TK.
all the way
I'm
back
gonna
there?
go-
Okay, well now I gotta freaking go full throttle.
Yeah, Bastion. Alright.
I gotta catch up with you somehow.
Bro, you're in a Strike Eagle, I'm in an A-10.
Yeah, how the heck
I'm
am I gonna catch
going-
up with you?
242 knots. I cannot wait, speaking of slow aircraft, I cannot wait for the slough to be added. I have a note. Why do I have a note? I forget how to do that. Message?
Did you, speaking of note, did you even post or edit the takeoff that we did together?
Alright, I looked at that, I recorded that. The problem is, as so often happens, at the most spectacular time because of the lovely, perfectly functioning and not broken whatsoever at all, replay system in DCS, there was a little stutter and freeze, or a couple of them, right in the middle of that recording.
Bingo.
So,
Fuel.
I might try
Bingo.
again. I've
Fuel.
tried a couple times. I will try again, and I'm going to try and record it differently, because the way I tried to record it, it didn't really work and looked terrible, so I have to do it again, and from a different angle anyway.
Okay.
But I will try again. The stuff that we recorded the other day, or did the other day with gas, I have not done that yet, but I got to go through that, because it's just like 2 or 3 missions, and just skimming through to try and find the right angles. But I will go through that, because I know Gas wants me to do that. Actually, Gas, did you check those replays? Because I know you said your multiplayer replays don't really work.
Dude, he has a
oftentimes.
clip of us doing the vertical split in his recent edit.
Does he?
Well,
okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
on
just-
Discord.
That was just recorded live.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I
like,
just
multiplayer
like,
replays. Yeah.
Angel says, when I was here last, they were staticky, so that's why I asked. Okay, well, if it's staticky last time, then I'm definitely going to prioritize fixing the mic. YZE International says,
I haven't.
what's out? You got to round 5 o'clock high. Well, I just checked the air-to-air radar. I didn't really see anything, and I'm also not seeing anything on the early warning radar system. Angel
5
says, how
o'clock
long
high?
y'all streaming? I'm not sure. Fear Wade says he joined Disc. Fear Wade, let's go! My boy!
Alright, and if you could, what was I gonna say? You know, accept the rules and everything, I think you have to do that automatically.
Yeah, you might have to accept the rules, that's for sure.
We have to figure, so there's a thing for roles, that we have set up. I don't know how to, we set it so it's supposed to, like, automatically give you a role. But I don't know how to do that exactly, because it did not, it didn't, like, work. So we gotta figure out exactly how to do that, because it was supposed to come up like an automatic thing where you have to select your role. But, so I gotta figure that out. But in the meantime, the 2 people who just joined the server, let me know if you have DCS and you are ready to fly and everything, or if not, I'll just probably just set you as pilot. What am I trying to say?
Probably just passed you.
Oh my god, I'm at 20,000 feet. That's way high up for this. No, you're behind me still.
Oh yeah, I see you now. I see you now.
You're 6 o'clock low.
Yep, I gotta slow down pretty quickly though.
But yeah, so we have 2 roles for members at the moment. One is pilot, so that's basically if you have DCS and you are flying or ready to fly and stuff. And the other one is just like a member. I forget what it's called. I think it just says member. And that's if you don't have DCS yet, but you want to get it. So if you want to just put in the chat or something in general, if you are just a pilot or member, so I can know what role to give you. Until we can figure out how to have
How
you
auto do roles so people can just click on what role they want.
Yeah.
We'd have to do some YouTube research to figure that out, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought we had figured it out. I'll work on that after I'll work on that after the stream, because I don't know how to do that exactly.
What about the GIF thing? Is it? I don't know if that's just me. But
Yeah, every time he posts GIFs, they are links.
Yeah,
So
there's a
worse
setting to
GIFs.
do with that, I think, but I have to check. I have to check what that is, so I'll look into that as well. Because I vaguely remember there being something to do with embedded links or something. I forget what setting I have.
Finally,
But I
hooked
think
up with
that
my
you,
boy.
Gas, would have permission for that because you have the same status as Jimbo, which is so you can do everything except
You
except
gave him
manage
co-owner
roles.
status?
He has a different role. His is Jello Bucket, as he requested.
That's true.
You are, I forget, assistant to the regional manager or regional owner or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So you two have the same, I think, abilities, if I remember correctly. The only difference is that between your role and my role is that I can manage the roles. Because, yeah. But other than that, you have the same powers.
Whisper, is
All
this
right, how
you I'm
far
flying
are we?
next to? Why are you moving like that?
Because I'm trying to get back on the correct heading. Because I was
So
not
I
on
guess
the
this
right
is you
heading.
I'm next to, I'm hoping.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
See, guys, I'm not that bad at formation.
Yeah, you're pretty good. I gotta practice it a bit. I gotta do more in the Hornet and stuff. So were you able to do everything in the F-15, not running into any real bugs or anything?
Yeah, no bugs.
Alright, cool. I'll have to do some of that too, relearn it.
I just did what I remembered, and that it worked.
Yeah. I gotta,
Alright, I'm gonna split off. I gotta read the chat here real quick.
I gotta
Here we
learn how
go.
to
We've got
things.
Angel says he's downloading his DCS now. I appreciate that. Angel
Awesome.
also said that I'm stoked to fly with you, Angel. You are going to be a major team player for our sorties. Also, he said that my mic was not staticky last time, and that this is the first time, so that's good to know.
You broke something.
YZEE says I'm mostly of a tactical super Fluka F-15 information helper. All right. Again, hard for me to comprehend what you're saying there, but I think I get the idea. YZEE also says that's pretty sweet information and says who's formation leader. Formation leader right now is just my boy. My boy.
I'm just
Whisper
kind of
Deeks.
hanging out right now. I'm just an autopilot, just cruising here.
Yeah.
You're doing formation.
And I'm getting whipped by your wingtip vortices, that's for sure.
Yeah. Doesn't have any wing fences. Well, it sort of does. It has like reverse ones, but they
You go
don't.
down, right?
That's not what they're designed for.
Yeah, I can go under them, but I'd like to be same altitude.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can't
So
wait
yeah,
for
if
this
anyone on Discord wants to join the stream lounge, you guys can tune in there if you want. We're currently in DeWip, which is a closed chat, so we don't get raided, basically. But you guys are more than welcome to check out the stream lounge, discuss with amongst yourselves, get to know each other. You could also post screenshots in the screenshot category, memes in the meme category. Memes are not allowed in general. That is the one rule that I enforce. No memes in general.
But the ironic thing is that
Memes are in general. I will not do anything about it. So make sure that you don't post memes in general. There will be absolutely no repercussions.
The ironic thing about that is you say no memes in general because it's a meme.
Guys, by the way, calc is short for calculator. For chat who's just joining in, calc is just a short for calculator. I'm just using slang, guys. So just letting you all know.
It's also short for calculus.
Nah, calc is definitely short for calculator, bro.
Both. Usually calculus, because you think you take pre-calc, which is not pre-calculator.
Pre-calc? I'm about to pre-calc right now.
Pre-calculator. Pre-calculus. I think I took... Actually, I don't remember if I did. I kind of stopped doing math once I was like a junior.
Like when I was born, I stopped.
2, 3.
I'm about to crash into your wing, dude.
If you do, I'm gonna
be so sad. I'm not gonna do it on stream, bro. Only when we're not streaming do I crash into you.
You should open the canopy and jump on his wing.
I'm close enough
like
to.
Star Wars or something. Or
It's like a
some
Tom
1920s.
Cruise Impossible.
Some 1920s.
I could reach out and just grab the scoop of that wing right now.
Throw a tomato.
Throw a tomato, it's just gonna go straight onto my rudder.
Or just
Dude,
like slice
some
it.
BDA
like-
here. Alright, this is looking pretty solid.
I'm gonna descend here in a little bit. And like, I'll
Alright.
fly 10 more miles and then I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. See if I can do a little loop-de-loop with this one. I did really good with the Viper the other day.
You did.
Oh,
I would
that one
never
was
fail.
that one was crazy. This dude's blowing his flares out the wazoo. Do I have any flares coming out?
Nope. Oh yeah, now you do. There you go.
Remember when you like dispense chaff when you're at the
Oh yeah.
the missing panther?
Bro, I'm
If you're
sorry.
missing anything, you just pop chaff.
That was so fun. I just
Should've
like
just
do it. Oh,
Yep, rip. We folded on that one.
But we've got like 6 other clips we can use, or at least 5 others
Yeah.
we can use.
Yeah, I gotta go through that.
So
There were a few of those that were
it's
really
gonna
good.
be
I just
good.
gotta-
Gas, I really want to see how you end up editing that missing man formation, because it was an honor for me to do the poll, because my grandpa served as well, and so that was really cool to be able to do that. I was thinking about it when I did it, but I most importantly want to see what angles you do, how you time everything, what audio you put in, because you put in a lot of post-production audio that was not in the actual game, but it adds so much immersion to it. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, at your age, your editing is so well. You could just show one of your videos to the DCS website, and they'll want to hire you, because your stuff is the kind of stuff that we see posted on the DCS Instagram and on their YouTube when they advertise for sales. It's
Yeah,
like the
you do a
exact
really
type
good
of
job.
timing, the exact type of coloration and fidelity is what you got. And
You teach me these arts.
yeah, and these people
Alright,
are
so
doing
I want to
it.
break away right now and descend, so...
Yeah, you've got the chops.
very much appreciated.
I love flying with asymmetrical loadouts, even though... Well, it's trimmed out, so it's just equally smooth, but... There's a beauty in the asymmetry. I used to hate that. I'd always do symmetrical loadouts, but now, because I'm so used to doing, like, you know, looking and researching stuff with the Hornet and the S16 and actual operations, and how they never ever do symmetrical loadouts now. They did in, like, the 90s, like in the Gulf War they did, but nowadays they just don't. And I just like asymmetry with this. It's fun. Anyway,
I'm in slot with you.
I'm gonna be slowing down. I am slowing down.
Got my speed brake out. Speed brake coming back in. Switching to nav mode. Master arm off.
Yeah, master arm off. TGP can still be on. Yeah, just standby mode. Got that all set up.
All right, what do we got
Master
here?
arm. Yeah, I'm all set.
YZEE sent something and it says message redacted. I have no idea what he said. Wish I could have read that.
What in the chat? He probably just said message redacted.
YZEE says no. It actually said the message was redacted, but he did say that's a pretty sweet formation. He also says Angel says I'm gonna suck. Don't worry, Angel. I definitely sucked when I first started, and you're probably gonna be like 1,000 times better than me anyway.
I was so bad when I
Thoden
first
says,
got
"Hey
it.
guys, new to your channel. Do you guys intend to have missions that first-come viewers can join?" Yeah, we're gonna try
Oh,
to.
that's a good
We
idea.
actually have a
We'll do
bunch of
something like
missions.
that.
It's a good idea. We actually have a bunch of missions that are already designed. We could add more slots to, so that you guys could potentially.
We just have to
play
remember
with
which
us.
ones and pick some. And I think I'll try and design some that have some more to it. And I can go, because I'm usually the one who makes the missions. And otherwise what we can do is, if we're just doing multiplayer like this, then we can have a couple people that come in. And obviously if you're watching it, we say what server we're on. And then you can just play on the server too. But
Yeah.
but yeah, for some of those custom missions and things, I'll try and design some for more people. Maybe like a 3-ship or a 4-ship, probably like a 4-ship or something. And then we can talk through like what types of skills are required for that, whether you need aerial refueling, what modules you need, if you need to use JDAMs or Mavericks or unguided stuff, and make sure you know how to do those things or different modes, or whatever the intention is, go through briefing and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll think of some ideas. I have a few mission ideas that I get to start working on.
Some that I gave you sound like they could
Yep.
be pretty fun.
Yeah, I
But
think
also
so.
we've got so yes,
I have one
Theoden,
too,
we
yeah.
definitely will. What is it? Thorden. We will eventually have some missions that are just premeditated and designed for you guys to join. Mostly when we stream, though, we stream on an online server where you guys can just pop in at your leisure, and that will be indicated at the start of the stream.
Mhm.
However, we will make some missions specifically oriented for getting our valued viewers involved. YZ International says, again, mission redacted, or message redacted. Angel says, it's saying it will take 1 hour and 30 minutes. Dang, Angel, you must be on McDonald's Wi-Fi, or you have a...
Well, it's a fairly
Pluto
large game file too,
as a computer. But also, yeah, it is, you're downloading hundreds of gigs, so that actually an hour pretty reasonable for that.
You don't want to know how big my DCS folder is with all the modules and liveries and terrains and stuff I have.
Angel says the time keeps going up. Ah! And Thornton says, Angel, are you new to DCS? I'm not sure. Angel says he's never played. He's got 9 hours, but that wasn't me. That was someone else. Thornton says, welcome to the game. Lots to learn, but rewarding once you get it down. Yes, that is so true, Thornton. It is a very satisfying feeling when you finally touch down for the first time, when you finally land after a hard efforted sortie working with a bunch of friends. So let's see if Whisper can actually land this thing safely. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can zoom in on him.
Dude, when I first got the Hornet I think is one of the easiest aircraft in the game to land. When I first got it, I could not land it at all.
Oh.
It was so bad. I landed so hard sometimes I just exploded and my sync rate was like 2,000 feet per minute or something. It just blew up.
I used to always bend the gear, like every single time.
You would always bend the gear? That's pretty funny.
I would do that every single time I fly the F-15C. I would do that, and I still do that, to be honest, because it's hard. I would do that and blow up the landing gear, like the tires on like the flankers and things. I remember that distinctly.
Yeah, you would do that pretty often, especially on the Russian modules. All right, and then we got YZEE saying, he says, do you guys have War Thunder? I know Whisper does.
Yes.
And he leaves the chat and the Discord to go play War Thunder on his own because it's kind of weird. YZEE also says, I'm pretty trash at DCS. I crashed into my friend when we were in formation. Yeah, YZEE, why would you crash into your friend when you're in formation? Because that's something I've never done before. Definitely didn't do that yesterday, multiple times.
I was
so don't worry about that.
Last night, we were doing this last night. So we were just filming some stuff. Jimbo crashed into me once and died, and cut half my right stab off. Then later, gas crashed into me, and we exploded. That's filmed, and there's a video. You can go watch that on his channel.
Yeah,
and then at the end, we were just coming in trying to land, and then suddenly I exploded. I was like, how'd that happen? I wonder. Explain. Tell us. Enlighten us, Jimbo. How did that happen?
Hey, look, man, if you were coming into land and you exploded, it sounds like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Me, on the other hand, had nothing to do with that. I was flying. You just happened to fly where I was gonna fly. That's all it came down to. But yeah, YZEE, moral of the story, you're probably a lot better at not crashing into your friends than I am. Thornton says, mine was a successful air-to-air refueling in the Hornet. Yes, that was also one of my favorite things. I splooge every time I finally get to hear him say transaction complete, or what is it? Transaction complete. Yeah, it's
an EA game. You have to pay to air refuel.
Yeah, it's pay to play. No, it's refueling complete, or he tells you when you're topped off. That's such a great feeling.
Disconnect.
Yeah, disconnect is the best sound. Thornton says, I'm still not proficient enough. I bet you've got it, Thornton. I bet you've got it.
Hard.
Whisper also line up to film my my landing here because I'm on final. About 5 mile final. Angel says I played for like an hour and I could barely take off. Don't worry, man. Taking off is pretty tricky. Landing is a little bit trickier, but it's all in the feeling of the aircraft. Once you kind of feel out how the aircraft moves, it's gonna make things a lot easier for you. It's all about practice, my buddy. If I can do it, I know you can do it too.
I have, like, I don't even know how many hours.
Are you filming the landing here? I'm coming in.
Where are you coming? Oh, you're coming in from the other side.
From the opposite side, yeah, exactly.
I have, like, I don't even know, probably like 2,000 hours in DCS or something. You get better. You will get better. So.
Yeah, when I was flying 1 hour, I wasn't even considering getting off the ground yet. So you're already doing more than me. So I'm just glad you guys are part of the team, part of the crew in the Discord, and hopefully we'll be flying with you again.
I don't know if you do, but I remember my first flight in DCS. I remember, so I had gotten DCS because I was getting interested in it. I didn't have a HOTAS yet. I didn't have a stick, so I had an Xbox controller, and I was just trying to see if I was just trying to see if I could do
low altitude,
like the tutorials for the Su-25, the startup taxi takeoff, and I did that. Oops, I did not do
buttery.
Doing Navy landing.
Navy landing? No, I'm not trying to shrink my my height down by an inch. Buttery.
Well done. But I remember when I first got my stick, which was probably, it was coming up on, actually it might have been like, for some reason, I feel like it was October 15th, which is today. So, I think it was, October 15th of 2020. I think it was. So, or maybe it was 2020, or was it 20? No, it had to be 2020. Yeah, I think October 15th, 2020. So, 4 years ago today, I think, with my
Sounds about right.
BKB something or other, whatever stick it was.
Where are you at now? Are you taxiing back? It says this server probably restarts about 45 minutes, so if we do another sortie, we'd probably only be able to do one. That's basically up to you.
I think not for this, because I'm trying to see. Because we have to fly like 50 miles and stuff, so.
What, in
For
order
me,
to get
that's
to
good.
the next one?
I don't think we'd have time for that, because it starts in, yeah, like, it's like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, at this point.
But, yeah, I mean, BCS can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, but usually it's just a really rewarding game. And it's also because it's not like just a normal video game, because you are learning something, and for me, I like to learn about, history and stuff, and aviation in general, and try to do missions and get inspired to do stuff based on that. So, it's just fun. It's fun to do. There are so many really satisfying things like this, and people talking about landing for the first time, or finally doing a good landing or aerial refueling. That is really hard, by the way. I remember struggling with that so much. Like, I got the Su-33 was the first one that I got that could do that, and it's so hard. And that has a mode, like an aerial refueling mode, that holds you pretty steady, so it's easier. And then doing a no Hornet was so impossible at first, but you practice it, you're patient, and then you just get better at it, and then you finally do it, and it's so satisfying. And now with the Hornet,
it's so frustrating.
Yeah. I still struggle with any of the Air Force style, like the F-15 and the F-16. I struggle with. The Phantom is really hard. I've only done it like twice, or maybe even just once. And those are really hard.
YZEE
That's
says, oh yeah, it is definitely a little bit hard depending on the module. But my boy YCEE says, I'm probably going to be a little rusty because I haven't played in a year. Well, that's okay. You can brush that dust off and hop back on the bike like it was yesterday. Thornton says, gotta run. See you guys in the sky. That's what I'm talking about, Thornton. See you all in the sky, my boy. Let's see. YZEE says butter. I don't know. Why did you put a question mark on butter? Was it butter? That's up to you to decide. Angel says, IDK, if this would help, but I've got 63 hours in VTOL. Well, VTOL VR, that'll probably help if you only fly the Harrier in here. That'll definitely help. David Newman says, is this DCS? And YZEE thankfully responded to him for me saying yes. So thank you all for keeping tabs on each other.
Yep. Surely is.
Yeah, you learned about history and about aircraft, and so this is basically just a
I was starting to think maybe some ideas to do like a Desert Storm or a first or second Gulf War F-16 mission or something like that. Can't wait till we get the Iraq map. That'll be perfect for that. That'll be better than Afghanistan, I think. I think that's going to be the perfect map in DCS for me. But anyway, yeah, I like to learn about, certain operation or conflicts or something and make some missions based on that type of aircraft. I just get a little inspiration with that. And yeah, it just makes it more fun for me. So I have some reason to be doing something in DCS because, I don't know, it's just my style, my kind of way of doing things. But you can do whatever. That's another great thing about it. It's almost a sandbox game. And if you play on a server like this, where, like the Through the Inferno servers or the Fourier servers, where they have just a lot of targets that just are spawned in, you just pick whatever loadout, whatever weapon you want to practice using and learn how to do. You do that, you can do whatever. And also for anybody who are starting playing DCS, I know a couple of people are downloading it, haven't played in a while. If you want to learn how to do any of the things, if you get any of the full fidelity modules, if you're considering getting any of them, I do some tutorials for things on my channel. If you want to subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. Check out some of those. If you have any requests, anything specific you want to learn how to do, I would be happy to do a tutorial on that. If I know how to do it, I can do it quickly. Otherwise, I have to learn how to do it and then make a tutorial on it. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling as I so often do at the beginning of these streams. But I think we're gonna wrap this up here. We really appreciate all of you for watching. Unless there's anything else you want to do before we go, then it's live for about 2 hours now.
No, I mean, I think that's a pretty solid stream. We covered all the bases, and luckily we didn't die or crash into each other. So that's a win right there. You can shut your engines down. We'll be seeing you on the ground here in a second. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you valued viewers for tuning in. Whisper DCS,
Absolutely, it really means a lot.
Gas Turbine, and myself tremendously appreciate each one of you for your time. And if you want to keep involved in our community and claim to all the other people that joined that you were one of the first, then hop in the Discord and subscribe now. And we will definitely be seeing you all in the sky, hopefully.
Yeah,
But
so
be
thank you
easy.
again.
Keep it sleazy, and I will see you all next time.
Peace out.